programa patrocinado por Cantabria Infinita.
Welcome to Heras in Cantabria, Santander. This is a new venue, first international, two-star international Grand Prix here in the new facilities in Heras, just outside Santander. It's a cloudy day, as you can see, but wonderful conditions for competing this class. And now we're joining this class when there's 41 starters in the class. There's 10 left to go. So far 9 clears, and to open it up for you here, we have as a first competitor Gonzalez riding Admiral and riding for Portugal. So the course that was built by Eduardo Alvarez, 13 obstacles, 16 efforts, with a time allowed of 81 seconds, I think. So the time has been of very little consequence so far, but in the beginning of the class a good few clears, and then it has dried up a little bit. So this is another horse that was bred by the famous Levitz Paul Schockenmüll operation by Clinton II, not other Clinton, but this horse, 15-year-old, to the double and then down to the last fence, and bringing him 4 faults. So as I said, 9 horses left to compete. A few very experienced horses at 145. A prize fund of 20,000, 6,500 to the winner. So a good prize fund to be had here at this Heras Cantabria Infinita Grand Prix, sponsored by the local government, by the tourist board. Cantabria Infinita is an initiative of the local government. So next here we have Alejandro Canales Marsan, rider that one would have seen a lot in a lot of the Spanish show. He's riding Coco Star de G. Coco Star de G is by Nameless Air, who also starred Christian K of Peter Fredriksson, and Triple X, also by Nameless. This horse was previously ridden by Guy Jonquière d'Oriola last year, competed in Falstrabo for the Frenchman. Oh, just didn't quite make the width there. Alejandro and Canales, normally very competitive rider, especially on this 145 on the 2-star and 3-star circuit. Unfortunately, having a second fence down, and the third one there coming home on 12 foals. So we're still on the 9 clears. Santander, where normally the CSI has been traditionally held in La Magdalena, on the beautiful peninsula there on the other side of Santander from this place. This place is very, very close to the airport, and a very complete facility, very close to a technical college. Now, next we have for Argentina, Rosendo Bidar Alurade. Been placed in a one-star Grand Prix, been very effective over 1 meter 30 classes. And he's going here with Casillo. Very expressive of the first fence. And Rosendo deciding to retire with 9 clears and a fence down. Didn't want to tire his horses. There's another show, another international show in the north of Spain next weekend. And probably keeping the horse fresh for that event. Now, next into the ring is Pedro Fernando Mateos Rodriguez. He's riding Quizas CC. It's a Spanish-bred horse by Canan. Canan, who very prolific sire, has had a lot of very good horses, but just right now there's a lot of horses jumping internationally at the top level by Canan. So this one, born in Spain, has been placing, has some form over 1 meter 45 classes, so this should be well within his reach. Again, gets caught by this vertical coming out of the corner. Beautiful jump after that over the oxer. Of course, this weekend is one of the biggest weekend for the sport across Europe, with the global Champions Tour in Monaco, and of course Aachen Grand Prix happening at the same time as this is happening here. A very fair track build by Eduardo Alvarez, and just coming home as well with 8 falls. So Clear's just not coming back fast and furious. Next into the ring is for France. Here we see cups are very shallow, and they're not forgiving much of a touch. So next for France is Aldric Charonnet. Aldric Charonnet is riding here Atlantis by Wiesbeck. 16-year-old now. Horses had a lot of success in 2017 and 18. Competed at the 5-star level very successfully. Just not totally in his prime by Argentinas, out of a Darko mare. Didn't finish behind. and Aldrich again deciding to retire. Horse has obviously been brought down a little bit in level from his previous glorious days where he was jumping 150s and 160. But fortunately today not into the jump off. So we've got 5 more combinations. Some very strong riders amongst this combination, so I'm sure we're going to see a couple more clears before the class is going into the jump off. And first of those, very talented rider. This is Carlos Lopez Van Jules Tartier. Very talented rider, and he is riding Achan Villerose. Achan Villerose is by Trillo out of a Galoubet mare, so that's a very old and traditional top French breeding. Bred actually by Kamel Poudra, who's very well-known French TV presenter, commentator of all matters equine, and he bred this Achan Villerose. Prolific winner over 1m45 at 1m45, and has been in very good form here at this show so far. Just had to stretch a little bit over the yellow oxer. Carlos very fast against the clock, so if he gets into the jump off one is guaranteed to have a fast time. So coming down clear onto the last and beautifully over that. So this is our 10th clear round for the jump off of this Grand Prix Cantabria Infinita. Next, another of the very experienced and successful Spanish riders. Good to see the horse trying every fence. So next here is Borea Villalon Puras, and he's riding Sparrow Z. Son of Spartacus, who's by Staccato, and already placed this weekend. A couple of riders, including Borea, have more than one horse in the class. Looks like we're on our way to have another clear horse jumping out of his skin. I think the time is should be okay. No, just last line. Well over that. And clear, and there's the 11 clears for the jump off. And Borea, very experienced rider. Now, local talent and the previous winner of the Cantabria Grand Prix, even though it was held in a different venue in La Magdalena, but Kevin Gonzalez de Zarata Fernandez, riding Atlantic Set, is the president of the local government. Miguel Angel Revilla, attentive spectator, looking at a Cantabrian rider trying to join the jump off, and as mentioned, Atlantic Z, previous winner of the Cantabria Grand Prix in 2019 actually, which we had the pleasure to transmit as well at the time. So now horse is a 15-year-old, has won a couple of Grand Prix at this level, so would definitely be a favorite to go clear. Kevin had to do a little bit of work there to balance him in front of the vertical, and coming there, still clear with just one fence to go. And that's clear number 12. So just 2 left to join, and the 2 left are both previous winners of this Grand Prix, and both extremely experienced and members of actually the A team. And first of them is Ivan Serrano Saiz, and he's riding Rainman Chaco Blue out of a Pilot mare. Winner of 3 2-star Grand Prix, and of course Ivan, very experienced, was member of the Spanish team in Rotterdam for the Europeans, where he subsequently sold his horse Tam Tam du Vallon to Martin Fuchs. Interesting to see that a lot of the horses have to reach for the back pole of the yellow oxer. Ivan, great horseman and very competitive, as well as having a lot of feel for his horses, and is well able to ride any kind of horse. So that's clear number 13 with just 1 to go. Perfect day as well in Cantabria on a day like that for the shows. People like to come to the shows when it's not really a day for the beach, so they like to come here. Now this is a special combination here. Jesus Carmendia Echevarria. Jesus has already won the 2 main classes here. This is a very special horse, Callas. Callas is by LB Compañero, who is by Coleman. This horse won on the first day. Jesus, who competed in 2 World Equestrian Games, the one in Aachen 2006 and Lexington, and very much a member of the A team for Spain. And now with this horse previously ridden by Hanna Åkerblom from Sweden. Not a simple ride, but extremely careful and clever, and a pleasure to watch. Jesus has been extremely successful over the last 5 or 6 weeks with all his horses actually, but with this horse in particular, has been very hard to beat, and very exciting combination. And there we go, another clear round, and this finishes the first round, with leaving us with 14 going into the jump off and going for the prize of €6,500 to the winner. And you can see this electric little horse, incredible ping off the ground. Winner already of 3 2-star Grand Prix at this stage. So getting the track ready for the second round for the jump off. The jump off is over a shortened course, jumping fences 1, 2, 3, 4, then 6A and B, then a new fence 15, and then finishing on a gallop to 12B. Everyone can see the indoor arena. That's also the warm-up on this occasion. Beautiful new facilities and very complete facilities of this Heras. So, first of the 14 horses to go into the jump off is Arturo Barada Vallejo, and he's riding Baco. Baco is an 11-year-old by Lavillon. Lavillon is a son of Diamant Semilly. This was previously the mount of Nicolas Bost. And this would be one of the biggest tasks for this combination thus far. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 is the same. This is the vertical, caused a lot of problem in the first round. Then turn left and looking for the first 2 parts of the combination. Very short turn in there and makes it. That looks very good and very competitive there at the moment. Coming down 215, the new fence introduced, and now galloping down to the last, which is vertical. And clear. That's 40-51. And delighted Arturo, definitely the biggest performance of his career so far, and lying very comfortably in the lead, but which is easy after the first horse, but that was fast. Quite a big horse. Obviously somebody is going to be able to turn a little bit faster and tighter than what he does with his big horse, but still a very good time and clear. So it's for everybody. He's putting it up to the rest. So next is Pedro Fernandez Mateos Rodriguez, also for Spain. He's riding the 10-year-old Levis C, who is a son of Levison, which is son of Levisto, out of Color Ruby mare. Has been placed in 145 classes, but trying to get his first win over this level. So we'll try and take a time there after when he gets into 6A to see what the time is. So 1. This vertical is caused a lot of problem in the first round. Will definitely be the problem here. So not trying hard now, but jumping in at 24 seconds. Now turning back to the new fence 15, and then right hand down to the last fence. But having a fence down, not taking too many risks, just 44.32. Just slightly slower time. So still in the lead is for Mexico, Arturo Parada Vallejo, riding Baco. Right, there we have Alvaro Gonzalez de Zarate Fernandez. Who is riding the 13-year-old Korlensky Imperio Egipcio. This horse was previously ridden by Brazilian rider Francisco Musa, who was quite successful with the horse at quite a high level. So coming down to the first. Another local rider. Clear over the difficult fence. Oh. But just wasn't having the oxo there. Oof. Very careful over the oxer. Fortunately, another stop there. Which means elimination for Alvaro and Korlensky Imperio Egipcio. So Oh, next into the ring with a different horse. We saw him, and unfortunately the weather has broken a little bit now, and a little bit of rain. But next into the ring is Borea Villalon Puras, and he's riding Balthazar DZ. Previously written for the United States by Trap O'Neill. Has had quite a few places over 1m45 classes, and written by Borea since the end of 2021, so just having a go. Ooh, little trip there. Very tight to this double. Very fast time. I think he's going to be faster than the Mexican rider. Yes, he is. He is 39.93. 39.93 for Balthazar and Borea Villalon Puras. So we have a new leader, and that was very fast, and it was unfortunate to have just a little trip on landing there at one fence. Horse jumping extremely well there. Just a little trip, just cost him not much, but a little bit might make a difference in the end. Anyway, he's well into the lead now, and coming out with 39.93. Next is Kevin Gonzalez de Zarate, and he's riding Kilimanjaro Van Overis. It's gone by Kashmir van Schutterhoff. Kashmir van Schutterhoff, of course, the sire of All In of Peter Fredriksson. And next to go, another highly competitive and skillful rider. Going on with purpose. Quick. Decided just to go the long route, but keep galloping. Just still clear. Looking for 15. Finds it and turn. Just a little bit of balance there, just on landing. And very fast down to the last. Up on time. Yes, he is. Yes, 39.77, 16 hundredths of a second faster. So we have a new leader again. And this time it's Kevin Gonzalez de Zarate, previous winner of this class of the Cantabria Grand Prix, but and still has another card to go to shore it. So very popular result there, with Kevin being from Cantabria. So next is Ivan Serrano. Again, he has two horses into the jump off, and the first of those is 13-year-old Chica BZ. Chica BZ, that has done big things in the past. It was written by Martin Fuchs at a certain stage. Competed at 160 level. So this is relatively easy to her. It's the first show that she's actually doing with Ivan. She's by Canturano, same sire as Sterhof's Dante of Mark Hautsager. Not going all out, just trying to go for a nice clear, and succeeds and ends up on a conservative time of 45-41, but clear round and lying fourth at this particular moment in time. Still 8 to go, so still a lot of patience required there from Kevin, who was in the lead. And with Borja Villalon second. So another one with 2 horses in this jump up off is Jesus Garmendia Echevarria, and he's riding Baby Boy du Murger, a 10-year-old by Orlando. A previous written by Paul Blanchat, and with good results just from this year on with Jesus. Clear, a little bit getting stuck in the corner there, trying to make up a bit of time, but would not put the leaders in danger, and finish on 41-40. 41-40, which at this stage must be in 4th place. Good result. So, but the same as Fernandez and the same as Ivan Serrano. He's double-handed in the jump off, so he still has 1 cartridge and last to go, so still has a big opportunity and has all the cards in his hands still. So next in the ring is Ruben Gomez Crespo. He is riding All Black de Gressu. Has some places in 3-star. This is the first time Ruben is riding this horse in competition. Meaning business there. Fortunately. Oof. Yeah, careful over that vertical. .22, jumping into the double. Ooh, change of mind there. Finishing at 4 falls and 41. So the leading time at the moment is still Kevin Gonzalez, and he is on 39.77. That's the leading time at the moment, with Borja Villalon in second on 39.93, and the Mexican Arturo Parada on 40.52. So next combination, Roy Calvino Rabon, and he's riding Enjoy. Enjoy is a 13-year-old It's been always competed by Roy, bred by Emil Hendricks. Got the two difficult ones out of the way. Fortunately, both down there in the combination, so that's gonna leave him right back. Good time, 39-31. That was a good time, but unfortunately, two down. Rain is falling down with purpose at this stage. So, with two down and a fast time of 39-31, leaving him at this stage at 8th place. Now, waiting for the horses that we saw going clear in the first round. This is Carlos Lopez Van Goultartier riding the trio Achan Villerose. So needs to go clear and faster than 39.77. Very quick. Oh, just went a little bit wide there. So 38, 30, no, won't make it. 41.13. Which at this stage puts them into 4th place, with Baby Boy du Murger in 5th and Chickaby in 6th. So one needs to be both fast and clear. So there's the present second with Balthazar. Is going to try and improve on that with the Sparrow Z. Horse that tends to spend quite a bit of time in the air, so not easy to be very fast, but very good turn from 2 to 3. Again, the horse tends to spend so much time in the air. Deep there. Oh, front pole. Good time, 41.95, but unfortunately one down, so that doesn't worry the leaders. So still in the lead, Kevin Gonzalez in 39.77 with Borja Villalon with his other horse Baltazar in 39.93. So another challenger here with 2 left to go. It looks that Kevin Gonzalez might have decided to not to start Atlantic and to keep him fresh for another time, being in the lead. He probably feels that he doesn't need to overtax the Atlantic Z and is not starting. So we've only 2 left to go now, and first to go is Ivan Senaro with Rainman, the Chaco Blue horse. Turned inside. Oh, quick there. Yeah. Oh, 39.77, had exactly the same time as the leader, but unfortunately a fence down that puts him right back into 7th place. Oh, sorry, 38.68. No, it was a faster time. He was beating the time by nearly 1 second, but unfortunately the last fence down just couldn't find quite the stride he was looking for, and the horse just dropped his hind leg. Most unfortunate. Great effort by Ivan Serrano. So just 1 to go, and not the least of them guaranteed to have a very spectacular round with this combination. Special horse with this most incredible way of pinging off the floor like a rubber ball. And definitely have a go. So off they go. Brilliant. That was the difficulty, and it's over. Took a stride off there. Just keep flowing. Didn't cut short. Little slip. Cost him a little bit there, going down. Fast there and keep countering. Yes. Jumping in stride, and 39.59, and there's the new leader and the winner of the class. And this is the 3rd major class of this show that Jesus Garmendia wins, and obviously delighted, and the numerous public absolutely delighted with this win. As mentioned, Jesus, that's a tremendous competitor, had fantastic success. Already around 2000, the end of the 2008, 9, 10, or 6, 2006, mid 2000, and a tremendous string of horses and rebuilding a string, but always competitive, always trying to win. Fantastic to see this little horse, the way that he just flies off the ground. Unfortunately there, a little slip as well. The delightful scenes there, and the winner of the Cantabria Infinita and the 6,500 prize money. Second is Kevin Gonzalez de Zerata. Third, Borja Villa Lon Puras. The fourth, Arturo Parada Falejo from Mexico, with Carlos Lopez Fanjul taking the 5th place. So waiting for the prizes from the president of the Cantabrian Federation is a delighted Jesus Garmendia. And from a slightly wet Cantabria, me, Alan Storm, I wish that you enjoyed the class, and next week we will be back in the north of Spain for another 2-star Grand Prix here. See you soon.
Programa patrocinado por Cantabria Infinita.